Alright guys, you're welcome to this episode. If you're new here, please do well to subscribe. I'll be doing a review on the trade I took for last week, and also looking for the forecast for this coming week, what we're expecting in the Forex market also. So actually I traded CAD yen for last week. That was the opportunity I had for last week. And how did I go about it? Yeah, and this is CAD yen currently. This is the H4 chart, so that was where I was able to spot out my trade. You can see the high that was broken here. We got a new high here, and then price started retracing. I needed price to break any of these levels. Let me spot the levels out for you to see. So you see, actually price broke from this first level at this point here. At this point, when price broke out here, I had to spot out my trend lines. That was like a confirmation. I had to go down to my H1 at this point. So on my H1, you can see I spotted that price has broken out from that level. I had to spot out my supply area, which was around here. Watch how the next candle came in. Because immediately price broke out from that level. Immediately I set out my my pending order around here, a sell limit. Maybe I'll be showing you the live trade when I took it, so you'll see it. Then there was a news that came out for USD that would lead to this triggered movement that went up here in order to mitigate the supply level, most likely, and then started coming down. That was how I got my 1:2. It wasn't all up to about 3 to 2 hours. I was out from the market already. That was a quick swing for last week. So that gave us a 2R. That's more like a 1:2 risk to reward on our trade. So we'll go for a weekly analysis on the forecast we're expecting for this coming week. I think that's what we should be looking at now. So most time I like to do analysis on CADJPY USD. That's the cable, as it's normally called. So this on the weekly time frame for GBP USD. You can see spot out the last candle that just closed. Last week candle is a bearish candle. You can see the red candle. The last 2 weeks has been bearish. So I'm expecting price, because of this bearish doji candle that is here, more like a small candle, I see indecision, but because it's a bearish candle, I expect market to continue the downward movement. However, since there is a level around here, we can spot out this level around here. On the weekly, there's a strong level around here where price just broke out initially for about last month. Since then, but then I'm expecting price to come down in here to this level, this downward level here, this last one, where I'm expecting price to take the next demand up. However, since this is a small bearish candle for last week, I expect the retracement to come in to fill a fair value gap around here before the price drops eventually. So let's go down to the D1 to see what is really happening. So the D1 time frame, you can see we have a level here that was the same level from the weekly, and we have the major demand area around here. So price has been consolidating around for last week, you can see. So but then we have our levels here. These levels are spotted out, so I'm expecting price to do a little bit retracement around here to maybe take out 1 or 2 of these highs, to fill up this fair value gap, where we have a fair value gap around here. So I'm expecting price to come into this area by next week. If price should come into this area, then I'm expecting a pull down to continue the downward movement eventually. As you can see, I already spotted out this level. This is the level I spotted out already. This is the highest high, more like, I don't know if I'll call it a neckline or something. So I spotted out this level. That's the highest level. Price could retrace. I don't think it could cross that level, and it's more like the shoulder or something of that structure. So that is what we're expecting. So price comes into this, expecting price to bounce at this level, come in here, and then bounce at this level here at 1.3, where it's already at, maybe, and then come in to take mitigate this fair value gap here, and then start coming down. That's what we're expecting for next week. I've checked the fundamentals, and I've seen certain news that will be coming out. I'm expecting USD to be strong, but that not really strong, but with a considerable strength at least, but not really. That will be later in the week, probably from Thursday, Friday. That's when we're having good fundamentals for USD. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're expecting a pull up, maybe for GBP, since we're expecting a lot of fundamentals for GBP Monday and Tuesday. So probably it might become a good one, and we expect price to push up. I expect the price to push up, and then maybe take out this high and this high also. So this is the last high we're having here. I'm expecting price to take out this high. Once price takes out this high, it's more like a signal, but I'm expecting this level that I've drawn here, price will mitigate any of this level, and if I see any sign for a pull down bearish movement based on my strategy, I'm going to go in for a sell. So that's what we're looking at. So, you know, from the weekly, we're expecting a sell, so eventually what we'll be looking at for will be a sell. So with that price is buying going up, we're actually waiting for liquidity sweep, and then, you know, fair value gap mitigation, and then price start going down to obey the overall trend. So that is all for GBP USD. So expect a bounce at this level, go up to mitigate this fair value gap, take out, sweep some liquidities here, and then start pulling down. So that was expecting for GBP USD. All right guys, have a great week ahead, stay blessed.